Welcome to I Am Sure Sports.
I am Sure Sports. You know me there, I'm coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am Sure Sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am Sure Sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know no game play, that me not say it. If me never seen a game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the date done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crapper players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Picnic Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices. Add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
All right. Good evening, good night. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. I am your host, Manningsman. All right. Hope you had a wonderful day. Hope you are strong and you're confident in the power of the Most High, the maker of the heaven and the earth. All right. Blessings and peace to you and your loved one. We do not take it for granted that you take time out of your schedule. You may be tired coming in from work. You have the family and the kids, but you put in your earpods. You turn on your computer or your cell phone or your iPod, whatever it is, to listen to the show, and we appreciate that. So thanks to all of you who make this possible, because as much as we complain about the subscribers and we argue, without subscribers, without interaction in the comment section, none of this would be really worth it. The value would decrease significantly. So we pay tribute to all the persons who watch the channel, view the channel, share the channel, subscribe to the channel, but in particular those persons who are in the comment section and engage in the conversation. Thank you so much. As usual, we ask you to do simple things, right? Because it keeps the value. It makes the video worthwhile for other persons who are probably just seeing or hearing it. We ask you to hit the like button, to subscribe, and to share the I Am Sure Sports content, right? So hit the like button, share the content, all right? As we welcome you to the show tonight. It is going to be a good one. I endeavor to keep it at like an hour and 30 minutes, and I want you to all help me with that. All right, help me with that if you can. Please help me with keeping this show tonight to an hour and 30 minutes, unless something extraordinary happens, right? Then, we may have just cause to extending it beyond that. So we're going to jump quickly into our content because I know you want to know what is happening. But before we do, let me tell you a couple of things that are happening out there, right? So you have the Ali Cup that is happening in the summer. It is pre-season of the schoolboy football, and so therefore, watch the Ali Cup. It is coming up. We'll have members from the committee of Ali Cup. They will be on the program sometime next week to share about the Ali Cup. All right. We also have outside of the Ali Cup, we have William Nib. Yeah, William Nib have an event at William Nib every year in the preseason. They are also having that, and we will have representatives from William Nib on the program tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow night. All right. Also, the man in the school, the class of 1990, they're having a weekend of events. Yes, indeed, a weekend of events. I think it's over this weekend, right? And they have a big game that is happening with the 1990 Manning's All-Star will be playing against the Westmoreland Invitational, and they have some other activities. It's a good time to support Manning's as they try to repair and rebuild in terms of the school because they suffered some damage through the passage of Hurricane Beryl. All right, wanted to share those little tidbits with you to keep you up to date with what is going on and what is happening in and around the footballing circle. All right, let me just talk to you because some of you may be wondering what's going on with the great Fresh. You know that Fresh is, which is Fresh God. He still has not yet been fully connected. After the passage of the hurricane, not fully connected to like Wi-Fi and those things. So he's using data, and therefore a lot of times he's not able to dedicate as much time on the platform as he usually does. So when you don't see him, that is what is happening. Big up Fresh wherever you are. Big up Nitro, Alan Wedderburn, Gunners boss, Miguel. Right. Yeah. Omar Fowling Seth. Ali Cup, no Folly Cup. Marvin Ferran, bless up. Jason, as usual. You understand me? Bless up yourself. Jason Guna TV up and running. Jason Guna TV, boy, I tell you. Them almost flop your show up on the DJ thing there, you know. I'm a big Cranky piece of the rhythm, but Cranky a fight against me. Cranky knows him would have done the place. So Cranky not to send me a piece of the rhythm for me mash up the place. But me not in other thing they're doing where, you are being asked to use lyrics. Them lyrics are not really too cautious. You understand me? Nah, man, me not too like them. I mean, if you build my own lyrics with the same concept in mind. But big up Cranky, and Jason Guna was over there. I hope he deleted the first version of what you did, because it never too up there. You understand what I mean? But bless up Jason Guna, KW Media. Good to have you as usual. Drew Fortis, big up Baggio, Ernest Murray. Yeah. All right, Siobhan Peart, the first one up. Blessings to you as well. Yeah, man. Good lucky a night. No, man. One go at them bed. Fresh God in St. Bess. No, Fresh God is in Clarendon. You said the playback sabotage your thing. Yeah. All right. Yeah. True. The playback, it's kind of hard to do it that way. I think you better take the track and build your own thing and then send it back into Cranky to play. God as boss. Loud the man, because you can't DJ, you can't sing. I don't even know you can't even talk on a rhythm. So, Gunners boss, loud the man, Gunners boss. And ease yourself. Why you give problems, so Gunners boss. You and Peso. But people, when once Peso come into the chat, the first thing guys say, them no good. Whatever we're discussing, them no good. Like this is his catchphrase. Them no good. No good is always in Peso's sentences. as he communicates. You understand me? Christopher Wright, bless up, Man 45 and strong. Low. What a go on, man. Or the long low a go on, Solid centre back. Working at the U17, you understand me? Hope he continues to improve. One of them days, I'm going to interview him again, you see me? Big up yourself, Lolo. All right, so people, you hear news circling around that England are willing to wait on Pep to be their head coach, Pep Guardiola, because, his contract runs out in 2025 with Manchester City. So some people are saying that, they're willing to wait on him to give him the England job, which would now have him ready for the World Cup. All right? You understand me? So tell me, what do you think about that? Should England, I believe, and I was arguing with one of my friends today, that Southgate is a good manager. I just think the selection of the team wasn't good enough. And I don't believe that England had the better players in the Europa Championship or competition. I don't think they had the better defenders. I think there were better defenders in other teams. I don't think they had the better midfielders or the best goalkeeper. I don't think so. And I don't think they had the better attacking players. So I think what he was able to accomplish with the team is very good, because they struggle. They have been struggling, and the fact that he has brought them to 2 finals is probably worth him staying on, but he has stepped down. All right. And I understand as well that the USA is talking to Southgate. I did see that. I don't know. And I hear that also, the USA looking at Southgate. I hear that. I also heard that Greg Berhalter, he loves Jamaica, and he would be interested in the Jamaica job. I don't know if the shortlist has been done yet, but maybe Greg Berhalter will drop his name belatedly. And can you imagine if Berhalter gets the Jamaica job, right? And Jamaica plays the USA, what that will look like, But let's see where all of these rumors will go. But there has been this ongoing row between, I think, France and Argentina. I think from the last World Cup, or some stuff that Mbappe may have said. And that there's a chant that Argentina has. It is so distasteful. I will not repeat it. I will not say it back. But this is one of the problems I have with Argentina as a nation, because Argentina, if you don't know this, Argentina, is a population of many descendants of Italians, right? So when they complain about the French players coming from different places of Africa, a lot of Argentinians are of Italian descent. So it just seems very racial. The undertone of it is not good for football. And because Messi is so glorified, then I think the Argentinian fans and players need to be careful, like what they do, because, right? It's just not, like I said, that the words, I would not want to read these words because of what I find distasteful it is. I also saw this article from the Athletic. Big up Ricky Teng. Bless up, Yeah, man, write your own lyrics for through Jason Gona, because I don't think the lyrics are good. Big up Cranky, but them lyrics ain't really connect. You need some better lyrics. So Jason, write some better lyrics and do something for him, man. And we can work on that for him, All right? So, I don't understand. This is what I don't know how people support like England and Argentina. I can't support them. I can't support them team there, I cannot. For the life of me. I don't understand why like Jamaicans would support England and like, I don't know. All right, listen to this. England players are very annoyed by Jude Bellingham's promotional campaign carried out by Adidas and the desperate attempt to portray him as England's hero and star, which is why he has only one close friend in the squad, Trent Alexander-Arnold. The actual rift began due to the Hey Jude Adidas commercial on the eve of the Euros, which some England players consider disrespectful and diminishing to them by portraying Bellingham as the sole star for the team. Team leaders Kane and Walker and Rice had Bellingham's name added as the fourth captain of the team before the Euros. However, Bellingham's leadership did not extend beyond being a media announcement, a decision that displeased many players, including Palmer and Garden. Many players do not respect Bellingham and mock his motivational speeches as a leader. They believe that the media and Adidas are inflating Bellingham's image and that he does not possess these leadership qualities at all. All right? Yeah. So, let me say this. Let me just say this. You say this is why. But again, I will say this. Every time England fails at something, black players are called out by the media in England. I haven't seen much criticism in print media out of the United Kingdom about Harry Kane, Declan Rice, what goalkeeper, oh Jesus, forgot his name, goalkeeper. I haven't seen much. John Stones, haven't seen much. All right? Haven't seen much about Foden. All the criticism is still about Jude Bellingham in particular, Saka, rightfully so maybe. I cannot understand Pickford. I don't hear people criticize. I don't understand. So why this Bellingham thing is blowing out of proportion in terms of the criticism towards him? It's crazy. Why it always happen? It used to be Raheem Sterling. Then the last Euros, it was the Rashford and the Saka. No, it is Bellingham. What is going on? So that is why sometimes I don't listen. I really and truly, I didn't want England to win, but I didn't want Spain to win either. Because Spain, the same like Nico Williams, these guys experience racial slurs thrown at them when they are playing in La Liga. And that's an issue. Now, I see Duckland said earlier that I need to do this, the chant. Some of the words I can't say, but it says, so this is, remember now it was done in Spanish. I believe the Argentinians speak predominantly. So this is a translation. No, it is prone to error because it is translation. So it says, listen, everyone know they play in France, but they're all from Angola. How beautiful to see they start running. They are comets, like some nude, some bad words, right? Like they type they put a, you know, the overly excited, you know that word, Mbappe. It started with a G, 3-letter word, right? Her mother is Nigerian, his father is Cameroonian, but in the document, nationality French, right? So this is the kind of thing. I think it is distasteful, and it should not be said. It should not. It should not. Parish council, you don't have to use racial slurs to out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak, boss. You don't have to use racial slurs to throw off people. There are other terms and things you can use. Well, it's not bad for you, but I think it's inappropriate language for me, Omar Fowling. So I'm not going to say it. But we can send it to you, and you can say it. but me not going to say it. It is, I find the words to be very offensive, my boss. That's for me. But parish council. Why, of course, AQ, big up yourself, because AQ, you need to call in and talk to the fans, you know, without give excuses and all of that, right? Remember, so it's your night. But, all right, so had to talk about that maybe we need to reconsider our support for teams like Argentina, Spain and England, and Italy. Maybe we need to reconsider our support for them. Right? I think Argentina, Chile, a few of the teams, a lot of the South American teams have black players playing, you know. No, man, no. What I'm saying is that I can say the word gay. What I didn't want to do, because what they did is say that word and then put Mbappe name there. So if I said it, I didn't want to say that about Mbappe, boss, because I find it to be distasteful. Then that, see, but that is my thing. I support the African teams and Jamaica. That's what I do, CC. I support the African teams and I support Jamaica, boss. That's me, but I'm not telling people what to do. All right? But let me say this. All right. I need to address this quickly, and then I get to the U20s, because I got some calls about the U20s, and I think I need to speak to some things, and then I'm going to allow you people when you're ready to call in. Now, when social media Mr. Revolution, I don't know that, boss. Oh, we know that. Oh, you know that. Me don't know that, boss. Have a man come out and said that? If a man don't come out and say them thing, the old people are gonna say that. You don't know them thing, them man. You don't know them thing, them man. So, bam. All right. So here we go. Mr. Revolution, I'm not saying that you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? That this is news to me. This is news to me. So, you know what you know. All right. So when I realize that many times I do shows, and as soon as I do something, I hear people, even in the comment section, people will correct me and say, boy, that is wrong. That is, and I appreciate that. Even last night I did a show, and Brian was on, and today I hear him apologizing because he made some assertions that are not accurate, and he apologized, right? He apologized and he provided the accurate information, because social media, like the people are on social media, in particular in this space, like I don't know what is happening with mainstream media and people who view and listen to mainstream media. They judge social media information and personnel differently than how they judge mainstream media information and personnel. So when they read something in the Observer or the Gleaner, or they hear it on any one of the major local networks, they automatically assume it is accurate and it can be substantiated. So it is never challenged. But if that is done on social media, if there is any hint of suspicion or something unclear about it that goes against what they believe, then social media practitioners are challenged, sometimes even disrespected. I have been hearing this now for weeks. I've heard it on social media, but it has predominantly been on the airwaves. And how it is being said is that the former head coach, Himir Hallgrimsson, said that he was frustrated. This is what they said. Up to this morning, I heard it again. Because his cable was disconnected and he didn't have any internet. And he did not have any light at the house he was staying. I want to say to you, people, that the evidence is clear that that is a lie. In fact, there was a press conference at the headquarters of the GFF today where two companies provided them, one provided them with some laptops, the other one gave them 2 tents, all right? And I think Dennis Chung was there and the president, and they were asked a question by a very popular media personality. And that question came up where, right? He asked. So he basically was saying, this is what happened. He was I think the name is Brian Lewis. I think the Brian Lewis is the person who was posing the question. And if you listen to that, that comes across like he was saying, this is what happened. I put it to you that he cannot find, and it has been on the station that he's associated with on different programs. He cannot find any evidence substantiating any such claim. And I say to you people, except there was a power cut, there has not been an occasion when the house had no electricity in it because of non-payment of any bill. The internet doesn't run. So when the coach went away and for a very long while, the internet was disconnected. And I, management, upon the arrival of the coach, we went and reconnected it the same day when he got to center. So, in the same way, people are going to question what I just said and ask me for proof, which I can present. I want when the persons in other spaces say otherwise, you ask them for proof. And for them to say the coach said that he did not have internet access because of non-payment, the coach never said that, boss. Jason Guna, Mayor Bridging, like who owned the house that year? What kind of question that, man? Why man ask me who owned the house where the coach live in? What kind of question that, Jason Guna? Me think say me are your friend. Me telling already say, if you say me are your friend, you can't ask me certain things from public media, bossy. That mean you really don't respect me. You want me now to tell you. You really ask me the question, the bossy, and say me are your friend. Not do that, boss. Not do that, boss. Not do that. No, make we not do that. Not do that to me, bossy. If you want to find out that and you say the love for whatever reason, you better ask me privately. You can't ask me the question who owned the house that the coach live in. That not change the price of rice. That not have nothing to do with nothing Jason Guna. With all due respect, my boss. We not go down the road, man. Me not like them kind of thing, the boss. Seriously, I must joke here, mate. It don't matter who own the house or the court live in a base and what I talk about. And even if I know that, why would I come and talk? Why would I come and talk? Who own the house that Mr. Chung live in? Who own the house that Michael Ricketts live in? Who own the house that Simon Preston live in? Who own the house that you live in? So make we find out who own the house that Oral Tracy live in. Who own the house that Brian Lewis, who asked the question, live in? Who own the house? Parish Council, who own the house you live in? Who for that you live with? Who for that you have pitney with? Them question, I don't understand how them question reach on public platform, boss. Eh? So let me tell you what I'm responding to. My challenge, let me say it again. My challenge is this. You see, and me appreciate all of the questions when you see them questions when I ask me. All right? You see the question they want to ask me? These are the questions. Follow me. These are the questions. Let me say it again. When the morning shows are going on and people come on and say these things, only need to call them and ask them these questions. Because here's what I have an issue with. I have an issue with if the newspaper said that his bills were paid, you would not have a problem. But that is my point, Parish Council. No, you're getting to my point. I am saying, that's what I'm saying. I did not bring up the thing. I hope you listen to me. Right? I don't know who owned the clothes the coach was wearing. Because me yes, him leave coach clothes at Jamaica. Must be a GFF clothes and toothpaste and a whole heap of things him leave at Jamaica. So maybe the GFF did own everything we have. What can that have nothing to do with it? The point I'm making, let me give you again. Let me give you the point I'm making. The point I'm making is a standard and how you guys, this is exactly my point, how you treat the people on social media. And so somebody for weeks now on radio, people have been talking about light and thing get disconnected and nobody is asking them for proof. And you see what I'm being asked? That is it. We need to hold those people accountable. It was at the press conference. I should find the press conference. Oh, geez. Maybe I should find the press conference and play it. I should do that, you know. You want me to hear the question? You want to hear it? Because I want to say that it was at the press conference today. May I say how that come up at press conference? Come on. Like, so I lie, bossy. Lie. And those things, absolutely true. Because I never come out and disconnect it. Or discuss it, sorry. In the same way people that talk who own house and where they court, all of them things, those things are not for public discussion, bossy. That is my issue, all right? So let's talk about the under 20, all right? And then you can call him. Big up yourself, you know, Jason Guna. All right? That, all right, Pharaoh chucking. Then that me I say so. So, all right. So under 20. So I have a couple of parents. I said go Omar fouling. You understand me? I said go bad. Yeah. So Under 20. All right. No, when. Yeah. All right, people. Have you seen? Have you seen? All right. I guess some of you have seen the squad, right? My issue is not the under 20 squad, people. I have no issues with the players. They did not select themselves. All right. Come what may, I will not berate the players. They did not select themselves. Whatever the result and the outcome. Again, the under 20 coach is Jerome Waite, and his assistant is Rudolph Austin. All right. So I am not here to berate them. And this is, people, this is my opinion. I do not believe that this under 20 team is sufficiently prepared or strong enough to win a game, get a point, and possibly score a goal. Can it happen? Absolutely. And I would be surprised. Now, the team have some good players. They have Romain Blake, who has been there. Nashan Bolt, who played in the Premier League, Clarendon College. Arnett Gardens. Mackay Welsh from Leyton Orient. Rashawn Small from Portmore United. Orion Watson, I think Glenmuir, and Chopperton Maroons. Dunstan Cohen, Veer, and I think Denby, one of those schools down there. Fabian Reynolds, Wolves FC. Alexander Bicknell. Ashton Garden, Atlanta United. Adrian Reed Cavaliers. Avery Grange, the Borough FC. Christopher Ainsworth, Cavaliers. Brian Burkett, down beholden. Shadiko Wizard, a player that we saw in the playoffs. Arnett Gardens. Niall Waugh from FC Dallas. Javin Williams from Mannings and Reno. Nasharda Gibbs, the KC and Remona player. Tawayne Lynch, the JC and Mount Pleasant player. Alex James, the Campion goalkeeper. And Campion goalkeeper, and he plays for Real Mona. And Joshua Grant, the Red Bulls goalkeeper. I think those are the players. All right. U20 team this evening with Guatemala was poor in possession and had no set strategies going. The U20. The U20. Hold on. Yeah, Leo Campbell is too old. Hold on. Say the U20 played a game today. They left this morning and played a game today. Really? They must go on with things, man. I did not say I'm not going to support the team, you know. I am going to support the team. Hold on. So the U20 played a game today? It was on MG Sports? Oh. The U20 traveled this morning. So they reach Mexico and then play a game, or it's an old game. It must be an old game, man. It must be an old game. Leo Campbell is 19, sir, so he would not be able to play. It must be an old game, man. Yes, you can call in, CC. So people. All right. So my issue is not just the team. And here's the issue I have. It's not that the players cannot play football. There are good players in it. Is that I believe other players should have been given an opportunity. This is it. This is the squad that has been selected. All right. So, CC is here. So let me take CC's call. And then I get back to one of the bigger issues that I have that shows that we don't take this thing as serious as we should. Welcome to the show, CC. So the people say, sir, that you must tell them when you call what CC you're associated with. Because Clarendon College people are complaining, Cornwall College people are complaining, and Clancarty people are complaining. So before you begin, please announce your CC-ness.
Let me say when Clarendon College. So
okay, go ahead now.
We can know the real CC. The rest of them are Carib Cement. I could have attended Carib Cement as well, but anyway. So let's put it like this.
I'm sorry if you had the Cornwall College man, them call Cornwall College man, them Carib Cement. What about Feisty? Hey, go ahead.
Yeah, but then I see right now Carib Cement man, they can't bust.
Anyway,
I'll know when I see what I go out for them. Anyway.
Yeah.
Moving on. Management, you're sure Leo Campbell is too old?
Yes, sir.
Because question.
He's 19, sir. He's 19 and he's going to be 20 this year. He's going to be 20. He's going to be 20 this year.
Management. Is going to be 20 this year?
Yes, sir.
Why? I'm understanding. Why Montego be then call it now. Why Montego be website them profile thingy having birthday as him born in 2005. Them have it him born in 13 of June 2005.
2004 in born, CC. That's what I know.
All right. Well, and I was looking at his thing. Him wearing the number 29 anywhere.
Huh?
He plays for Mobile United, right?
Yeah, he plays for Mobile United.
Well, that means that Mobile United needs to update them thing because on the Mobile United website, I see the man them say him born the 13th of June 2005. So that's why I was wondering why I'm never in 18 because I know say once you're born January 1st, 2005 would be the cutoff date from January anywhere in 2005 from the 1st of January come straight down. So that's why I was wondering how comes he never made the team. So you probably know because I think he used to go Irwin. So
yeah, man, he's old, man. That is why. So I don't know Mobile. I need to check that Mobile website to see if that is what they actually have. But yeah,
man, that they have, man. But I don't know how they end up of that and them thing. So that's why I was wondering why that is the case. But then something there also, why is Dujan Richards not a part of the U20 team? Why them never selected?
Then Dujan wasn't even available for thing there. Didn't he have some surgery to do? A major operation?
Major operation?
Yeah. Didn't he?
What?
Yeah, actually, it's actually saying that he's born. But I think the information is not accurate, because I think it's saying that he's born in 2005 on the Mobile thing, but I don't think it is accurate because I know he's too old. That is why he wasn't selected.
So that's why I was saying because I know say a promising striker such as himself, if he was not too old, it would be worrisome for him not to be in the team. I would be worried that he's not in the team because he's another player. He's another player I think we can look on in terms of like future probably reggae boy player. giving him
All right,
trajectory.
I'm going. Let me find out. Let me find out right now. Big up Rory in the comment section. Let me find out right now. All right. Let me find out. Let me just confirm it right now. Leo code. Leo. All right, so I'll find out and let you know. But here, you know what my big issue with though, see, let me tell you one of my big. So I just name out the squad, right? One of the issues is that I think if like I said on my show recently, the under 17 is doing a comprehensive thing. If at the end of the process they select a team and all the players are born in Jamaica, or all the players are born in the States, or they are all born in England, I would not have a problem, because what I would then say is that they had a long list of players that they went through and gave up opportunity, and the coach selected this. My issue is that a lot of the players were not seen. So it means that because they were not looked at, the selection cannot be the best, because they never looked at all the options. If you had looked at all the options and then came up with this squad, then I would be okay. The fact that you didn't is a problem for me. So that's number one.
So yeah.
Right? All right. So
that means man is man. But you're saying is that, all right, go on.
So my thing now is that, listen to this. So there are 21 players. You have Jerome Waite, the head coach, and the assistant coach, Rudolph Austin. The goalkeeper coach is Clive Wedderburn. You have the kitman, Tyrese Palmer. The manager, Karen Clark Lumsden. The doctor, and Wendell Downswell. And it has technical director / trainer. All right, my point is, why are we sending a team without a physio? Who is the physio? Is the doctor going to be serving as the physio? So when the doctor goes out on the field, normally the doctor goes out, like the doctor sometimes don't go out, is the physiotherapist goes out with somebody else, you know. Or if the medical doctor goes, they go with the physio. So who is the physio? All right, these players have a quick turnaround. They travel today, so there's tomorrow and then the game. Where is the massage therapist? Because they're going to be jet lagged. Who is going to offer massage to the player? The games have a quick turnaround. Who is going to help with the recovery? So I'm saying that even the staffing, in my own estimation, is not really pointing to us being a serious like challenger in this competition. I don't know. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe at the under 20 level, this is not supposed to be the expectation. I don't know. But that is part of my concern.
Yeah. Man is one, boy, I mean, like, to me, it seems like for me right now, a lot of things were considered in the pick, in the select, because basically from what you're saying, then they would have had their players that them actually wanted to.
Huh? You're breaking up, CC.
You can hear me. But like I'm saying, from what I'm gathering and what you're saying right now.
Oh, somebody sent to me.
Yeah, sorry, massive.
Somebody said to me, AM Henry saying that Mr. Speed said.
You're saying, it's a break up.
Yeah, it's breaking up, CC. It's breaking up.
Probably cause.
Yeah, try and call back, CC.
I don't know why I break up.
We are hearing.
Yeah,
hearing you now. We're hearing you now. We're hearing you now. Somebody said that Mr. C said that they'll hire people there because it is cheaper. So that I guess that is the answer. All right, people. I'm reaching out to Montego Bay United. CC, I've called on the WhatsApp. You can't call on the line there, CC. The phone, the number the way I call CC, the phone is too big. It can't receive local call, only international call. Can't get accept on the phone because it's too big, CC. So call back on WhatsApp and fix. Oh, who is Mr. Speed? Call in man and talk to me. Man, say me Lord of mercy. Who? How me if you know the situation, Mr. Speed? Mr. Speed, you see them thing, you know? You make people believe, you know. Say man is man, no, you know. What me know? It's today me I tell you, me see this and me I say, hold on there. We're Physio. How me if you know the situation? Call in and tell me the situation, no, man. Where you think we bring up this? Rudolph Steiner says, well, I'm here from Parish Council. Yes, sir. Parish Council.
A joke thing go on. Yeah, I hear man.
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you. We're hearing you. Go ahead. Parish Council. Yeah, man, we're hearing you, man.
My Wi-Fi give problem because Verizon may have it hard. What is man? If Arsenal pre-season to start September 1st, right? And none of the first team player them not available. Not one. All of them play Euro, some of them play Copa, who they are Africa, who injured. Are just the reserve player them available. Will Arsenal push back them pre-season date?
If Arsenal will push back them pre-season date? No, them no, Arsenal going to have them. Arsenal going
every club ready for pre-season.
Arsenal are going to have their pre-season, but a lot of the players will not be there. I don't understand.
All right. And if the players are not readily available because they have played international football or them injured or whatever reason, the players who are available, whether it be the under 23 or the under 18, don't have them play there. Arteta got take and carry go pre-season.
Yeah, then enough to use those who are available.
Why would a coach take a team that does not have any first team player and go prepare for a season when most likely them player they not go play in the season where I come? Why would a coach do that, man?
I'm not sure.
Confused.
Yeah,
You're confused, don't you?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Right.
Yeah. So that was the objective to confuse me?
Last week.
Yes.
Or the week before, I heard Tennessee, and if Tennessee did have look a steal in him back, he would have stand up to you and do that speed. A week ago or 2 weeks ago, Tennessee asked Mr. Speed if the coach will get the new coach up to Jamaica senior team. If that coach will get to play even a practice match. And you, Mr. Speed and Dub Up, laugh the man to stand to say, no first team player will be available, so no match can play.
So, me I try to figure out where you're
still laugh.
Yeah,
what I am saying, man, is the mere fact that we had, and I come to the under 20, the mere fact that we had a technical director on a show saying that no practice game could be played because first team players are not available. It shows the incompetence and the mindset of we coach with people them who are leading football.
What? Hold on. All right. So let's
follow me now.
No. So let's slow down. So you said all right, so let us see if we can go slowly because I want to make sure I understand what you're saying. So Tennessee, me and Mr. Speed were having a conversation.
Yes.
All right. We said that when the new coach come in, the new coach for the national team comes in, He should.
Yes, the new coach.
What? So now that Hal Grimson is gone, there's going to be a new
The
coach.
national
So that new coach.
Yeah,
So hold on, let me just go slow so the people can. So when a new coach comes, he must play a practice game in preparation for the Nations League game in September.
yeah. That is what Tennessee asked Mr. Speaker.
Yeah, but
Right.
and then but sir, so who are the players who would play in that game?
So that is what I come back to the question. If Arsenal is going on a pre-season tour and no first team player is not available because them play Copa or Euro, would Arteta put up the pre-season? So them still have to go pre-season even though no first team player not available.
That's not a practice, sir. But but Arteta still have enough first team player that all of the players are not going to be absent.
What is man?
The clubs have way more. See, no, but listen now, the clubs have academy players that are coming through that can make their first team. They have other players. They are buying new players as well. They are bringing in players for the first time.
So
remember, it is a club. No, listen, remember now different situation because remember, it is the clubs who now give the players the holiday because the clubs realize that the players need rest. So the club will say to Saka, come in this date. Declan Rice, come in this date. Martinelli, come in this date. So I'm trying to understand what is the point you're making though.
what I am saying is you man necessarily only dependent on the first team players. You can still
All right.
But when the second half, a straight under 18 players the man put on the field. Would you say that was a waste of time because none of the first team player they never that play?
So what I'm saying to you, no, listen what you're saying. No. Listen, Arsenal are going to play a complete season. A brand new coach is coming, right? Say the coach comes in according to the information at the end of July. The coach first game will be in September. What you're suggesting is this coach plays a game in August. My question to you is, who should the coach use?
Any player that is closely linked or could possibly be linked to the national team. Because what you're trying to do is to implement your style and system of play.
Sir,
it's not dependent only on the first team players.
Sir, the players in MLS will not be released. The USL players, there is no obligation for them to be released. So which players, even the players in Jamaica don't have to be released because there's no window. So how do you tell the club that you have to release them? On what condition? I don't understand.
But we did not even seek to foresee the possibility of it happening.
But
we laugh the man to
no, but you know,
and the laugh and Mr. Speed laugh. And me, I said to myself, say, then a first team players alone implement style of play and system of play.
So,
is it only dependent?
Yeah,
on
but listen.
Shamar Nicholson,
all right. So hold on. So the 40 players who we would say these are the players who, if the first 20, these are the second 20s. All of those 40 players would not be available. So if you use a next 20, right, and you're trying to implement your system, when September 6 come and you have Cuba, and say you have Mason Greenwood, Reece Nelson, Mikel Antonio, Bobby Reed, Leon Bailey, Dujon Whisper Richards, and Andre Blake, and Damian Lowe, and who again, Ethan Pinnock, and Amari Bell. How would the game that you played in August help that cause?
That is the thing, man is man, and that may I get to realize that a lot of people in our football, in Jamaica, tend to be short-sighted. Again, a system of play is not necessarily dependent only on the first team players. The coach needs to be out there. The coach needs to be instilling repetition. The coach
Okay.
needs to have implementing style of play. So it no matter if it's John Brown or if it's Tom Jones, it's about the system of play. All right, how does the game that we play against Rosenborg help Manchester United?
All right.
When second half we put out
What are you
Bailey
saying?
boy.
What are you saying? Because some of those, you know that Kobe Mano played in preseason, and then Kobe Mano actually end up playing, so he knew the system. I mean, I understand what you're saying. Some of these players that you will see, because it's not all the academy players good. No, listen what I'm saying. No, listen. Listen what I am saying. Though, Dub Hub. I'm not sure where the converse, because a club is so different. Because remember, whatever system the senior team play at Arsenal, the academy team is playing it, So they already know most of the stuff that Arteta is doing with the senior team.
So you see, all right. I'm glad you mentioned that. So you see where we not have no cohesiveness in our national program. If you're gonna say the under 18 are play the same thing as the first team in a club, why is the under 20 not
that we agree on?
The same part as the national team?
But nobody's this. All right. So what I'm saying is that nobody has said that we should not have a system that goes down. That's not the argument. Your argument is that the coach should play a practice game in preparation for the Cuba game with players that he's not going to use when he's going to play Cuba. And you're saying to you that don't make any sense. That's all we're saying.
Man, it is bigger. It is bigger than just the practice game. That is what I'm trying to say to you. The coach needs to be able to go out there.
You need somebody else.
Look at the plan where him have.
Listen,
look at the plan where him have.
I admit that I am not. No, what I'm saying is that I will admit.
And say to himself where he can make the adjustment.
All right. What I'm saying is that I'm going to admit that I am not understanding.
If this is the way we're looking at football, that is the biggest.
All right, so Double, Parish Council, I'm going to admit that I am not understanding the point you're making, and that is my fault, because I am not understanding it, and I don't want to rubbish it. I'm just not understanding it. So maybe somebody else who understand what you mean can come on, can call in and explain to me.
Listen to me, man. Man, listen to me. How will the style of play that Arsenal is implementing right now help the players that are not available for pre-season? All the way, man. How will it help the players that are not here? And
but what I'm saying, here's what I'm saying. The players that will go on the pre-season, they are going to play for Arsenal now. Some will play in some of the cup games. Because remember, they have the cup games. So what they normally do, they look at their academies and say, who are the best talent in the academy? Let's bring these 4 to the preseason so we can blend them in. And they just go for that. What I am saying, this is a new coach coming in. The new coach has a game on the 6th, right? Unless he's going to use a squad of players playing in the JPL, what sense would it make for him to say, all right, let me come to Jamaica, go around Jamaica and select the players? If he's going to forget about all the players in Europe, then that is fine. He can come to Jamaica and go and check out the corner leagues and check out the major leagues and the Division 1 and the Premier League that Cavaliers would only be playing, and pick some of those players and say, listen, these are the 23 players I'm going to use for the Nations League. And then he plays them and get a practice game and do it. That way it would make sense. But if this coach believes, because the JPL is not even playing, and remember, the JPL would still have to agree to releasing the players. But if this coach plans to use the players in Europe, right? Here is the thing. I am asking you, if he is preparing not for 4 years or 3 years, he is preparing for the Cuba game, what sense would it make for him to work with 20 players now, that he's not going to be using in the Cuba game? That is the question that I want you to answer.
Football cannot just be looked at as, yes, them always say the most important game is the next game. But when you try to implement a system, you have to look further than that.
Who is responsible? Let me ask you this.
That.
Who is responsible for implementing a system across Jamaica football? Is it the next coach? Is that a part of his mandate?
The technical director is the main person, or me would have said, are the director of football. In this instance, it's technical director that is responsible to communicate to the coaches at whether league level or international level, the system of the play and the profile that we would want to be implemented in our national setup. And why I was so perturbed by the statement was that it was the technical director who shoot down the argument. I may have said, would you prefer for the coach to have him first game being against Cuba?
So why? So Dub Hub. I'm sorry. I keep calling you Dub Hub. Sorry, Parish Council. Shouldn't the technical director then, right now, and the technical committee right now be playing all of those practice games you're talking about right now with the players in Jamaica? You don't need the next coach to do that because they need to implement the system. So what should be happening now then is that the technical director and the technical committee should be playing games because you don't need the next coach to do that. You don't need the next coach.
But I like to agree with that, but I feel like the coach have a say into the way forward as well. So
what way forward? The coach's job isn't the new coach's job to qualify the team for the World Cup? Who is the technical director? Who is the technical director? But we have a next call. You know who is the technical director?
What do you mean? For football federation?
Yes.
For the federation, you asked me that?
You're annoying.
Yes, sir. On YouTube.
No, sir, he's not the technical director, sir. He's not. No, Mr. The man, sir. No, sir. Mr. Speed is not the technical director. You didn't know that, Mr.
The technical for the national, the federation. No, me never know that.
Okay, so let me explain.
What is Mr. Speed? What is Mr. Speed role?
So let me explain to you, man. Mr. Speed is the head, the chairman of the technical committee. That is why he always says he sits in a recommending position. Wendell Downswell is the technical director. Me read that tonight, and I said it that the list of people going is the technical director, Wendell Downswell, and / trainer. So how you know, listen, man.
So he is chairman for the technical, so we have a technical committee.
And Speed is the head of the technical committee.
And then we have a technical director who supersedes Alphabet.
Huh?
Who are the leader? Who report to?
Who report to and what though? Because remember,
when they report to Mr. Speed and Mr. Speed report to when
for what though? So remember. All right.
Technical
but you have to
so one of the chairman and one of the directors.
So remember, so there's a technical committee. So let's just take it down slow, right? So if Mr. Speed, remember Mr. Speed keeps on saying, if he's right, but this is the final point because I have to take a next call now because it's 20 minutes we have leave, right? Is that if Wendell Downswell, if Mr. Speed says, listen, we want to play 4-2-2. 4-2-2. 4-2-2. Sorry, 4-2-2-2 as the new formation. That has to go to the technical director for him to assess it. In this, right? Which because they are both part of the committee as well. So I think in terms of who takes on what. But there may be something that the technical director wants to implement that Mr. Speed would be involved in it. Who leads who and who is the I guess it is dependent on what aspect of implementation it could be, or it is suggestion. I think it is different roles.
Me see why not now implementing, because we can't even clearly see who will lead who.
Well, you know. Anyway, no man, but me, oh my God, the people them are, the people them are calling. Go on. Go ahead.
We can see game on Friday. On Friday, where can we see the under 20 game? Do you know when they come on ESPN? Because we have play USA, that's the USA channel level.
Yeah, man. You can check Paramount. You can check on Paramount.
Paramount.
Yeah.
All right. Big up yourself.
All right. Big up yourself, Parish Council. All right. That was I don't know. People, I don't want it to sound like I wasn't rubbishing Parish Council, but if you understand the point he's making, you can call in and help me, because I was kind of struggling. Let me make a next call. Let's see if we can call, but this person was calling. The coach should be the technical director. The coach can be the technical director, man. Come on, man. Make me be wiser than that, man. Good evening. Welcome to the show. Yeah, man. This sound like Ricky Teng.
Ricky Teng is a bless your point.
Yeah, man.
Sure, man. You understand?
Okay. You understand what the caller was saying?
No, sir. It don't make no sense, man.
Okay.
So, now make a sense. No, we don't understand what I say. But Mannings, man, the coach gone, man. So why we can't drop that man, and move on?
Yeah, man, that's how we move on to the under 20. Yes, we move on under 20 we are discussed, man. Me agree with you, man.
Yeah, man. Why would they under 20?
Yeah, I was just saying, but somebody just said Mr. Speed had said on a program that it is cheaper for them to hire a massage therapist and a physiotherapist in Mexico than to have one travel from Jamaica with the team, because I was saying that how can we send an under 20 team without these two key personnel, because under 20 is really professional football, and because the turnaround for the games are so quick, I was saying that the kids are going to need, or the youngsters are going to need massage, especially because they fly out this morning and then the game is on Friday. So, jet lag, and it's the whole high altitude and all of that. But somebody did say that he said on a different program that they will hire somebody over there to cover that.
Yeah, so
Huh? Hello?
Oh, so none no travel with the team?
No, so they only brought a doctor.
Travel with the team, you don't need one, so you have to hire.
Right, so that's what. So somebody. Yes.
You need.
Yeah, somebody cleared that up and said that they would actually hire somebody over there, because that was a concern for me. But I did not hear it, so I think Mr. Speeds or somebody in his name, because sometimes people in his name are the same. Someone said that I should know, but I really didn't. I don't know.
Yeah, well, you're a manager, so you're supposed to know too.
No.
Big up yourself still.
Big up yourself. But my name is Pine Action beating at the comment section.
Big up yourself, man. We get somebody next time.
All right.
Pine Action, all right.
All right. Respect, Ricky Tay. All right. Bless up yourself. That was a former referee. All right. CC, you can call back. So could Leo Campbell play under 20? Nope. This nope for Jamaica. Yes. Somebody saying that I'm not sure. I'm not sure when his birthday. Yeah, I think somebody from Mobi is saying that he should be able to play. So I'm not sure. CC, turn up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it seemed like my internet was disconnected, you know? Right
Yeah.
away.
Okay, you're sounding a whole lot better now.
Yeah. So man, my thing is this. I have a couple of questions, and I feel like these questions are the reason why people tend to speculate about a lot of things. So Jerome Wade and the coach, I would have asked him at the assistant. Who picked the team?
Oh, you tell me, CC, I don't know. I'm not involved in the process of. I don't know. CC, whatever information about you have about is the same. I don't have no more information on you. I believe that every team that is picked is picked by. Hold on now. Let me answer. You know, I believe that every team that is picked by a coach, and I have no other information to support otherwise.
All right, you just like I said, you believe that every team is picked by a coach.
Yeah.
I would want to believe that, you know. However, when I looked even at the Reggae Girls team recently, when they had the new coach installed, the period in time with the new coach.
Who Busby?
No man, Xavier Gilbert.
The new no Busby was it? Remember the girls play a game with Busby, you know.
I'm talking about the interim. All right, I'm saying about the interim period when Xavier
when some of the girls were suspended from selection. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
When some of the girls were suspended, and that team that was selected, the way in which that team was selected, suspect to me that it wasn't the coach that was there that was put in place as interim coach was the person who selected that team.
All right, so fine, but do you have evidence to support that though?
No, that is what I am saying. I don't have evidence.
Yeah, but I think sometimes that is the problem with the football, you know, because we sometimes I think we say things loosely. We don't have no evidence. That's the same thing I was saying earlier with the other thing, you know. Sometimes I think we say things, we don't have no evidence, but we just believe see I saw it go. And because we believe see I saw it go, you know, I saw it go, you know. So the best thing to do, let me say this. The best thing to do is that Jerome Wade needs to do an interview and he's asked that question. And sometimes even when the people them answer the question, we don't believe. Because that question was asked of Xavier Gilbert. And Xavier Gilbert said, I know all of these players. I've been in touch with them because they've always been around the mix. And I personally called and invited some of them. But still we're saying him never picked the team. He said that, you know. Him said that in an interview, you know. And then we say when him said that, a lie Mattel. And I saw it go.
But management. If you select, all right. You see, the thing is, say, if you get the job Friday and the player them come Sunday, when did you get the chance to select them player?
So that also you got the job on Friday and the players came on Sunday? That never happened.
I just asking a question.
No, but that never happened, CC. You cannot ask CC just so remember what happened that Xavier Gilbert wasn't Xavier Gilbert the assistant coach. Remember that.
All right, you see? Maybe, all right.
No, I
who pick the team from who not pick the team, because obviously we will never know who pick the team.
So what you're saying? So let's stop. So what you're saying now with this U20, Jerome Wade did not pick the team.
No, I did not say that.
So what is the point you're trying to make then?
All right. So my only point, is that it's just the clarity around team selection people still don't get. I'm not saying that the coach don't pick the team, but I'm saying timelines with certain things.
When was January? But didn't Jerome Wade didn't Jerome Wade travel with these players to Mexico, or some of them, and some of the players, at least some players were dropped and some players are in now that were not there. So you're saying that he didn't do that? Because remember he went to Mexico with them and they got beaten, you know. So here's the issue I have.
Was the coach before Jerome Wade?
CC, who was the coach before? We can't have them conversation, man. We just talk, just tell me who was the coach before. No, brother, we come and try to have a sensible conversation, man. Who was the coach before Jerome?
In a sensible conversation.
So, do you know who the coach was? Because if you don't know who the coach was before Jerome Waite, me and you can't have the conversation.
Was it John Wall?
I don't know who the coach was, sir. See, you inform me. Seeing that we have a conversation like this, I don't know who the coach was. So you tell me, whatever you say, I'll work with. If you say it's John Wall, it's John Wall. I don't know who was coaching the team, and you don't know. So people in the comment section, who was the coach for the Jamaica under 20 team? Because CC don't know.
Yeah, what? Now speculate and that. But you confirm? Did you confirm Leah Campbell age?
So you want to phone a friend? Douglas, you want to phone a friend? So I spoke to what I got is, oh geez, I just have this. I think I got something saying that he possibly could play, but they are not sure. They are not sure. Yeah.
If he that's what I'm saying. If he's born in 2005, and that is his actual birth, then based on the CONCACAF thing that based on the thing that I saw.
So Leo Campbell should be in the team then. Based on what you know, Leo Campbell should make the team.
So based on what I know, Leo Campbell should be in the team. As a matter of fact, they only have one centre forward in their team. I remember what guy name.
What? No, which one centre forward, CC? No, they don't have one centre forward. Where you get that from? Isn't Ori and Watson a centre forward?
Hold on, let me tell you.
Listen, I have many issues with the team, you know. Listen, I don't understand how Nicholas Simmons not in the team. I can't understand how Nick Simmons don't make the team.
So it wasn't the part of it.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I was going to ask about that guy. Is Nicholas Simmons a centre forward?
Yeah, and he's not in the team. So I like that's what I'm saying, that there are many questions. Because he was in the team, Jerome comes in as a coach and he's not in the team. Remember, from the very beginning, Leo was not a part of the team.
No, I know that from the beginning, Leo was not part of the team. But my thing is that I not see Leo Campbell couldn't be a part of the team. Because Leo
Campbell is a better player than
So let me put it like this.
So let me give you some of this. Let me give you some. You know who the center for or the forward players are? You know who they are in the team, in the present squad? Some people are asking. Big Nell is not. Phoenix is a club that he's connected to. It's called Lexius or something like that. LEXOESSC. That's where Alexander Bicknell. Ashton Garden is a forward, isn't he? Isn't
Ashton Garden a winger?
Ashton Garden
forward, yes, but not centre forward.
Ashton Garden is a centre forward, boss.
He's not a centre forward.
See, Ashton
Garden centre forward, man.
Ashton Garden play centre forward in the thing they want to play, man. And then after that, then bring Nick Simmons on, man. Where you tell me, CC, man, a centre forward.
ATL United will play MLS Next Pro. If you no look you there.
But him play centre forward for Jamaica, boss. And that him play. Think there's a centre forward as well.
If you decide to play over.
He's at Atlanta United too. But when he played in the qualifiers, a centre forward he play, and then them take him off and put Nicholas Simmons a centre forward.
Yeah.
And Orion Watson is a centre forward as well.
But Nicholas Simmons is a more natural centre.
CC,
centre forward than Ashton Garden.
No, CC, Ashton is a centre forward. I'm telling you. So, CC, I am just as puzzled by some of the selections. I don't know, boss. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know.
Boy, I feel I'm never going to support the team, whichever team go out there. Cause it's like,
So
boy,
when that person asks me who picked, how we gonna who picked? Like I am here wondering. Like I know like a player, so I don't know who they looked at and who. I know like a play Roshan Graham, for example, but he went to the camp. He was not selected. I believe that he's one of the best players in his position in Jamaica as an under 20 youth, 17 or so, or 18-year-old. Leo Campbell is a good player. Saw him in the Premier League. I don't know for what reason he wasn't selected. If he was in, I don't know. I know like Nick Simmons even scored in that tournament, and of all the center forwards that were there for that tournament, he looked well. He looked the best. Because remember, there are some players who played in that early part that are not here now. You have the Brown, Michael Forbes, he's not there. The Phoenix goalkeeper, what them call Pusai, he's not there. Whisper, as far as I know, didn't Whisper do surgery, because remember, I think something was put out that Whisper had a long-standing injury. That is why he turned down the Copa call, because he was going to do a surgery in the preseason. Isn't that what was said? I don't know. You never hear that, CC?
right now, at one point in time, I heard that the club didn't release him, but that is to me rubbish, because Chelsea can't stop you from playing for Jamaica if you're going in a Copa America. So that couldn't be the cause.
As far as I know, it was said that he was injured. So I don't know about the club not releasing him.
That's what I'm saying to you, that I two things. No, what I'm saying, I heard the release thing, but then I heard that he was injured, and injured would have been the more probable cause. So I heard that he was injured, and I figure he's still injured, because that would be the more probable thing to say why he's not in the squad. So, but me still like, if
because remember this.
Javin Williams.
Right. Javin Williams was not originally part of the team. He's in there. Alex James was not an original part of the team. He's in there. Nashan Bolt was not an original part of the team. He's there. Rashan Small was not an original part of the team. He's there. Alexander Bicknell was not there in the first part of the tournament. Already didn't play. He's there. Avery Green, a new player again. And Sadiqa Wizard is in the playoffs that we actually saw him. So a lot of the players who were there are not there. So is it like who then? So why would I don't know, because who made the changes? Because these players came into the camp when Jerome Wade started coaching them. That's when they were invited and they are selected. So
it come back down to the fact of the matter is, all I can say is that these players that are in the team now, Jerome Wade select them player, and the players that were there before, the coach John Wall would have selected the players that were there before.
I don't
Therefore,
know. I don't
the
know.
new coach but let me put it like this, man. May I put it like this? As a coach select player. So John Wall was the previous coach, and he selected some players. Jerome Wade come in now as the current coach and select some players. And some of the players that he selected weren't some of the players that were selected before. And those players were removed.
Brother.
That's the only
logical conclusion.
Reason. Because that's the only logical conclusion in a management, because if the coach select the players, that means they unselected or did not call back some of the players that were selected by the previous coach. Previous coach being John Wall. So the team we did see before would have been a team that was selected by John Wall, and the new coach that came in reselected his players. Because there's no other logical reason why some of these players are not there. The only thing that has changed is the coaching staff. And the coaching staff changed, and therefore some of the players them change. So the only thing you can say is that the coach come and select the player them when you want, and you never want some of the other players them.
Boss, I don't know. You understand me? All right. So let me see if I can text somebody for them to call and give me some information on this matter, CC. Because like the Leo Campbell thing, I would like to ask him if they were aware of this player called Leo Campbell, or he was seen, you know. But let me just make a phone call and think. But good, yeah. Let's see if they will come on. And think. Let me just ask. Oh, it sounds like he's listening to now. Let me see. I don't know.
Because I see, I don't know, I still hung up on the Leo Campbell not being a part of the team still. I don't understand.
I don't, but that's what I'm saying. That is it that he was invited and then they said that he wasn't good enough? I don't know.
But that is what I'm saying. Boy, I don't know. I don't know, but I am thinking that from the little I've seen of Leo Campbell,
where did you
maybe
see?
I'm not. Where
did you see Leo Campbell play in the Premier League? How much games he play? I must even play a lot of games, you know.
He don't play a lot of games, man, but he play for something there. The school and him.
And you would not have seen him playing for Irwin Boss if you see Leo Campbell or when he played for Mobile United. So where did you see him? Because that is the next thing. You don't see him play for Irwin Boss.
So let me ask you a question.
What I do?
You're going to say...
Cece,
hold on.
You don't see Leo Campbell play for Irwin, Cece. Me, I tell you that. Where you go watch Irwin play?
And why was set management?
All right, Cece. So you watch Leo Campbell play for Irwin, and based on what you see when he play for Irwin, Cece, better tell me you see him play for Mobile United, Cece. All right, we're going to save you. Mobile United, you see him play for not Irwin. Cause Cece, you not see.
But Jay read that sport at Jamaica, I'm living up. A man to go be a 2.5 or 3 hour crouch per me. So one know you go tell me say, and I have reason to be in Montego Bay when I'm in Montego Bay. So more understand how no have to say rate right, a player from second and account.
Tell me the game in the Premier League, because there was a game in the Premier League.
Listen,
let me ask you first, boss, and then you cannot answer it. You cannot answer it. We are breaking it. You don't have to answer it. Let me ask you the question first. Leo Campbell played one game, a standout game in the Premier League. Which team did he play against?
No, manager.
Tell me a game in the Premier League that you watch him. Tell me a game in the Premier League that you watch him and say, yo, this youth is a star, a good player. Tell me a game.
And let me tell you, I don't know, man.
No, man. All right, then, cool. What do you want to ask me? Final question, and then we take a next one.
As me say, still, I don't understand the whole dynamics of the whole dynamics of the U20 team and how certain things were translated between different squads being picked and some players that were a part of the team not being a part of the team before. But the only thing I can say is this management. Given what is already out there and the fact that the players them already leave, we just don't want the same thing translate for this tournament. But what the question I'm gonna ask is this: is this U20 tournament a qualification for any other tournament outside the U20 World Cup of next year?
No.
The
last U20 was a qualification for the
World Cup and the Olympics.
Yeah. But this one is just for that.
So that is what. So that's why I was asking if this one, if them tying, or it will be the next one, or am I going to use for the Olympics?
Yeah, not this one. Not this one.
That's why I'm gonna ask a question.
Yeah.
So this one is just for the World Cup next year.
Yeah, man. All right, CC. Good question.
That's yourself. Yeah, man. That's all.
But more you tell me where you watch Leo Campbell play though. Me know where you know what happened to you? You see the article with Leo Campbell name in there with the rest of the big name players, and that you see, you know. And you just say, if this player is in this article with all of these other names, he must be a big player. Me don't know how few names end up in the list there. Because Devante Campbell ahead of him as a young player, you know. He man Devante are basically the same age, you know. Yeah, that's what I mean. So me feel say when you read the article today or yesterday, you saw his name, and because of his age, you did a local check, and because you don't see this youth play 2 games CC. That mean no, you don't see him play 2 good games. Good baller, but you don't see him play 2 games easy. CC a sample, you know. Big up your CC. CC a sample, man, you know. I want to call leader, but I don't want to call leader because I don't want him to get in any problems, you know. Yes, yeah, man. How you doing, Robert? You were calling earlier, returning the call. Welcome to the show. Good evening.
Man.
Me there, man. Long time, man.
Yeah.
Look like a dash of the football business.
Yeah,
Too much stress.
Yeah, man. Too much stress. Easy. But you ever hear one thing they say, I left for changing spot. You ever hear the thing?
Huh?
You ever hear the saying that?
A leopard never change his spot. Yeah, me not believe that though. Me believe see a leopard cannot change its spots. Robert. Look like Robert drop asleep, man. Robert.
Mm-hmm.
Look like you drop asleep. Me not believe that a leopard.
Yeah, I hear me.
Yeah, man, I hear you now. Look like me never. Yeah, man.
You I hear me.
Long time, loud and clear. Go ahead.
Remember when Parch goes just come on YouTube?
When who just come on YouTube?
I remember. When Parch just start calling on YouTube.
Yeah, man.
You remember how xenophobic that man was? That's him say, if him take him children from Jamaica and come live in the US, him no want him pitting and go represent Jamaica.
Parish council said that?
Yes. And the same parish council, everybody know that parish council no agree with no overseas there and it's just that him couldn't bear it no more, him have to try accept it enough.
No, parish council not agree with no overseas players. Never. Parish council, yeah.
When that guy came on YouTube for the first time, he was the one who said not even when him taking children them from Jamaica and bring them in the US and them turn the US to say him don't want them to play for Jamaica. Jamaica and them to play for Jamaica. That him say.
Parish council said that, all right?
Yes, he said that on YouTube.
Okay.
I'm telling you. So when you hear him talk about the English player, no, he's not really in them.
No, but he wasn't talking.
He was.
I get where you're going now.
That is the reason why I'm trying to say to you, say the coach must come take our local player now. But he don't want to come out and say it straight out because he know that people knew that before all of that he was a xenophobic person.
Oh, so what he really is saying then, in essence, is that the coach should still play the game because you're that parish council want to see local players in the team. So that's what he wanted. Oh, okay.
But he was getting so much beaten on YouTube from them long time then. Him start talk about the parent based player them.
You know, the parish council will call back and tell us nothing no go so lie and tell for them though.
It depends on YouTube.
Okay.
It is on YouTube and YouTube don't let me tell you, those things don't always stay on YouTube and you know that. The first time that guy came on YouTube, that was his intention. And I mean I watch YouTube a long time. And that was parish council from day one. But he can't come out playing now and say it. Because over the years he get beaten about the same thing and then him start talk about the English based player them. I'm telling you. I'm telling you that he was that guy.
Yeah. Parish council. Parish council, I don't believe this. So parish council, really and truly, you're trying to set me up. Because
Yes.
what you really were saying then, if this is true in a parish council, what you're really saying to me, that even if the players overseas are not available, the new coach should be playing games and teaching the players who are available locally how to play, because you believe that those players should be playing. That's really what you're saying, you know.
Yes, that's what he's saying. But him
In
can't come out
essence.
playing and say it.
Bet
Because he
you
get a lot.
did say that parish council.
He get a lot of beating on YouTube for it.
All right. Thank you, Robert. Thank you.
Respect.
Yeah, but thank you. All right, parish council. No, I get it. No, I get that drift of what you were trying to do. No, I get what you were trying to do. Eh. CC. So CC, here's the thing. CC, watch around 2 game of the youth. So a lot of people, if you weren't watching Moby, because Al Grimson saw this player, 2 of them from Moby. This guy and the next one named Shamor Smith. Shamor Smith actually went to Trinidad with that team that he took. And Leo Campbell, I believe Leo Campbell under John Wall was called up to the under 20 and got cut. Because when Jamaica played the friendly game against a team in St. James, Leo Campbell and Shamar Smith were the 2 standout players, and the coach called Shamar for the Trinidad game, and Leo Campbell was invited by John Wall to the squad. And he spoke about how he liked the player in his interview. But the player was cut by the then coach. So, what would have happened between the time of the cutting, because maybe the coach got it wrong, you know, and now that would demand him being called up CC? I guess that would be the question. That would be the question. Well, he went to Trinidad, but he didn't play. He didn't play in any. I think he was the only player. I think he got like when the last game was about to end, I think he got like some time. He played in the second game, I believe. Shamor Smith is his name. If you go and look at that game, he played in the second. A slim player plays in midfield. He played in the second game away in Trinidad, that friendly game. Shamor Smith, remember his name. I remember his name. Because those are the 2 players that when the coach was working with the domestic players and he brought them down there to play the Mobile team, those are the 2 players that, like I said, stood out. One was called to the senior team and one was invited to the under 20 team. But like I said that, listen, at the end of the day, man, like I'm not optimistic about the team. I'm not optimistic, but maybe this has less pressure on them because the expectations are so low that they will surprise all of us. And historically qualify for the U20 World Cup. But I harbor little hope. I think like I have more hope in the under 17 team doing well because I see a strategic plan, a long-term plan working where that is concerned. I will say on the parish council argument, I believe the technical director is responsible. Yeah, but the technical director is responsible for the entire style of play. Now, somebody mentioned that Rene Simoes was a technical director. Rene Simoes was the head coach. And then after qualification, because we qualified, he was given the job as a technical director, boss. He was the coach. He was the coach, the position of technical director. And remember, part of that whole thing to appoint him as technical director is because of the demands of the salary, and FIFA would have given money to the person in the technical director position. So it was more to benefit from the FIFA payment. And but it involved, of course, running the whole football. So sometimes we have to get, a little bit more information in the whole thing. No, with Kobe Thomas, no, this Kobe Thomas thing was asked because Kobe Thomas did not get dropped recently. Kobe Thomas was actually dropped from in Trinidad when they played the friendly games in the under-20 and stripped of the captaincy. Because remember, Kobe Thomas was there, the centre back from over, I think he's from Millwall. He has a double barrel name. He's not in the squad either. So there are a few players. So who then is selecting the players? Who is replacing who and all of that? That's what I'm saying. Kobe Thomas under John Wall was dropped and stripped of the captaincy by John Wall. So I don't think his exclusion has anything to do with the present coach. That's me. I am very surprised though about Simmons because I want to know, has Jerome Wade seen Simmons play or who gave him information? Because Nick Simmons scored for us, brought us back into a game that we were going to be out. I don't know, man. I'm not a coach. I'm an armchair coach. What do I know about football? I can't even see good. Oh, man. If Wait watch the game, maybe he watched the games. I think you'd have watched the game. I think so. I think so. You'd have watched the game, but I still believe that the player should have been. He should have brought them into a camp and looked at them. I don't know. Maybe they did. I don't know, man. Of course, I know Karen Lumsden. What? Yeah, I know Karen Lumsden. But I don't know what the importance of that. Man. How many? As if Faro trucking asked me if I know Karen Lumsden. Yes, I know Karen Lumsden. She is the manager for the U20 team. I read her name in the list of people. Man, how many different players are in the U20 squad to the John Wall squad? Okay, so from the last John Wall squad, let me see that now. Let me see who were some of the players who were not in the last squad that are in this squad. That is the squad that the first run of the qualifier. Right? Harsley McKay, right? He's not there. Simmons is not there. That's two, yeah. Kobe is not there. Bernard is not there. Forbes is not there. Is Ronaldo Brown? What's the other Phoenix guy name? The number 10, the playmaker. So you have four. It's four from Phoenix, right? You have the goalkeeper. You have this guy named is our name is Ronaldo. You have Denzel McKenzie, Simmons. Yeah, it's a good amount of them. Yeah. You have like I said, Kobe was there. Rabina Garden. Yeah, Rabina Garden. He's not there. So those are some of the names. Harsley McKay. There's is Molino. Was it Molino? Is his name? Wasn't he there as well? That was supposed to play some wing back or something like that. Is Molino? I hear Dixon. Yeah. Cohen is in the squad. So it's a few players. That's I'm saying that. It's a few players that have been dropped. Akeem Bernard was injured, wasn't he? Was he the goalkeeper? No, he was injured, It was Joshua and thing. I think something happened to Akeem Bernard when they were playing the qualifiers. Right. So Malachi Molina was in Trinidad, but he didn't make the playoffs. Yeah. So because and John Wall didn't select him. So some of the players is not Jerome, like Molina was not selected by John Wall. Thing there was dropped by John Wall, Kobe. So Bernard went to the qualifiers, but he didn't keep though. He didn't keep in any of the games. Bernard didn't. I don't think Bernard kept in any of the games. Yeah, he didn't get a game. So it's kind of strange. Oh, so Marlon is saying that Kobe Thomas, Tariq Scott, Lumsden, Molina players from Next Pro who weren't selected. And I'm saying though, Marlon, some of these players were not selected from John Wall time. So I don't think it has a lot to do with Jerome Waite. Maybe he just never went back to them. I don't know. Just gonna support the team, yeah, man. I don't know. No, CC, Ian Turret is there, man. Ian Turret is in the squad. What you talking about? Blake is in the squad. What you talking about? What? CC, take down the list here, man. Take down that list. Take down that list. Ian Turret is in the team and Romain Blake is in the team. No, CC, I mix up the thing because Fav's not in this team and Harsley McKay is not in this team. Yeah, Young Cryptic, I'm going to tell you something. I think something else went down. George Grant is the player I was trying to remember. George Grant, he's the next one. I think something else went down with Tyrese Go. Is a lot of players get dropped for real. Really to think of it, is almost like a new team, It's around 10 new players, It's like a new team, Oh, he entered carrying an injury. Whoa, that's not good. I didn't know he was injured. Oh Lord, only 6 minutes ago. Listen, man, we have to just support the team, yeah, man. We have to just support the team because I don't know. And trust the process. No, Young Cryptic, what I'm saying, obviously, watch this. All I'm saying that, let's use some logic. The first game, Kobe was the captain. Something must have happened as to why. Maybe we need to hear from Kobe. Why Kobe was just the the captaincy was taken from him, and he basically became a bench player and then never got selected by John Wall again. Obviously, I think something outside of football may have triggered that. It cannot be for footballing reasons, or probably how he expressed himself on the field, but something else is off. Something is off. Like I said, that I thought Simmons had a good qualifier. So I'm a little bit surprised that he's not in this final squad. Somebody saying that Marlon, bless up yourself, will score the goals. Let us see. Just a check Karen. She can let you know a lot of what you don't. So boss man, Pharaoh chucking, just tell me no man. Where I hide? All the people them want to hear, so just tell the people them. Tell the people them what's going on. You have the information. Where we have the information and we have facts to support this stuff, just drop the information. Once you have the evidence to prove the thing, just drop it. Yes, sir. So Friday the first game. Let's see, what I'm saying. I'm gonna stress out myself. Stress out myself, yeah, sir. Hey, Mr. Porter, big up yourself, Big up yourself. Big up yourself. When last you see the player Omar fouling? Yeah, only somebody was asking about the Phoenix Academy player. Well, only a farm of Phoenix players is in the team. You know what I think as well? I think the players who are like 17, like some of these guys are younger guys. I think they kind of have them there because they probably have a next year to play, or they have a next run at the under 20s. I don't know. Maybe that's why they weren't selected. Like Bell. Jamani Bell is his name. And Dylan John. They're around 17, 16, just turned 17. So maybe, we'll see them. I don't know. Molino is the next one as well that is in that age group. And they're kind of small built. They're not big. But listen, people, we have only a minute to go. So let's hit the like button. Yeah, Ashton Gardens in the squad. Yeah, man. Let's hit the like button. Let's subscribe. If you have not done so yet, let's share the content. Really good show, You understand me? Good discussion, lively discussion. You understand me? Yeah. But let us begin to challenge the people in mainstream media as well. Not just the people on social media. You understand me? Let's challenge them, man. Yeah. See all them thing, So Marlon is saying, Scott plays at Dallas. Scott plays MLS and MLS Next Pro, where he has 7 goals. So I can't see. And Scott don't get selected. Like, I want to know, did any of these players, for whatever reason, because that's the next thing, what would be good, Marlon? What would be good is if we find out, like, what players the coach invited or wanted, but maybe because of other commitment, were not able to attend. And then we can talk about, because I've also heard that there were at least 3 players who they wanted that could not have. I also know that there were players who wanted to be here that were not invited. So you have 2 sets. All right, you can call in. Last call. So you're gonna end the show, sir. All right, right. I know we invite the big artist IC, Russ IC. Russ IC, call in and then we'll end the show. Call in. Call in Russ IC. Russ IC, you have to call in fast, you know. Russ IC. All right. Welcome to the show, Russ IC. Our ballad IC.
Yeah, bless our minds, man. I'll go on.
But there, oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm good now. You touch upon a topic where you call a youth name, Tariq Scott name, where it's a reason I'm calling. This youth here, Tariq Scott, received his Jamaican passport in time to be selected for this team. The coach knew of him, and the information was provided as to his contact details, his club's contact details. All the information was provided for this player. This player is in very good form, yeah. And he wasn't added to the provisional list. That's one. There are other players. Fabian Reynolds is partner in crime. Conor McLeod, who's an England U16 player, or Jamaican passport holder. He wasn't also invited.
Yeah.
He wasn't contacted. Again, they knew of him. That's two. They knew of him. There is Marshall Francis. He scored 26 goals in 30 goals, 14 assists.
I think I know Marcus. Marcus is Brentford.
No man, Marshall Francis said. Marshall Francis.
Oh.
Yeah, Sheffield United. He again, the same scenario, Jamaican passport holder. He again wasn't invited. You have the kid from Ajax, Janier Johnson. Yeah, he was raring to go. He again wasn't invited. Yeah. There is this kid, he plays for Bolton Wanderers B. His name is Trayvon Bryan. He's a left back, starting left back for Bolton Wanderers B. This is the R23 team. He wasn't invited either. There's Odean Samuel Smith from Everton. He is their starting right back for the he plays for the under 18s and 20s. Again, he has a Jamaican passport. He wasn't called. But all the players, information was sent in time to the federation, as in the coach. Again, he was not called. Yeah. There is Kieran Hounsey McKay. He's a starter for the entire season with
Millwall.
Millwall.
Yeah, but
he wasn't called.
He was no man. He was. What I'm saying is that it's the players who were in the squad.
He was known, and
because he played and he got dropped. Because remember he played in the qualifiers and he was on the bench. So I can understand.
Then his partner in crime. Why am I getting my partner was also wasn't called.
I have a player that I'm not going to call his name still because of but he's a Brentford player that will be called up to. He could play games at Brentford either in the Cup or the Premier League this season, centre forward.
Okay, cool. Then because from Millwall, if you check the season that Millwall played for the under 20s, Josh Stevenson and McKay were the starting centre back pair for Millwall. Those are two Jamaican players, so that's right there is chemistry, team chemistry. So wasn't considered. Then there was a rush on to get Lumsden thing started out at Pika. After he wasn't added to the final squad. I don't know if my mother even forfeited the thing because she was so distraught where he's concerned. Lumsden. So
Lumsden is a guy from is plays for oh jeez.
he plays North Carolina in the USL.
Yeah. Because
USL first team, yes.
This is a guy that we're trying to get from under 17.
I know that, but what I'm saying to you is that we finally get him thing in, and he wasn't even in the original list. So basically, and he was on course by now. Impossible supposed to in hand by now. Not impossible, but by now. So that's another one. Listen, I don't understand what transpired here, but basically, and then the kid from Prime FC, Samir Blues, who's a starting goalkeeper, Jamaican passport holder. He's an improved goalkeeper since the last time we saw him. Yeah, he wasn't called. Yeah. So I don't know, and then so I don't know what transpired. Honestly, I really don't know what transpired.
Like this, I know. Me I go end. Me I have to go to bed. Me can't manage no more. So here's what we are gonna do.
No, but the thing is that it was. Listen, all information was provided.
No man, here's what we are gonna do. We are go because this a qualification. They are go done quicker and fast. By next week Thursday, them back in Jamaica. Quick and fast. This over and done and dusted. All right.
Well, we hope not. We hope not because it's gonna cut. We hope not.
Yeah.
We hope not, and it's unfortunate what transpired.
So because
they weren't even in the provisional spot.
Here's what I say now. I think the thing to do with all of these players is to begin to make plans to play a game. I think it would be good. I would say, I put this out there now as an idea. You see, for September, it's a Friday game. But the window is from the Friday, because Jamaica play the Friday the 6th, and then play, I think, the 9th or the 10th against Honduras. So it's a long window. I think what the JFF should do is in that window, try to play a game and bring in some of these players. Even if it means like raising some money to get the tickets, I'm telling you. Because
I left for two players. Sorry, I left for two players. I left for two players.
Yeah.
Tyrese Hall and Leo Black from Spurs. I left for those two players. Sorry.
So that is what I think. I think, Ian, we need to sit down, maybe with some serious people. The Jamaican chatterbox them. I want them to be a chat, then chat, and quarrel and argue. Here's what we need to do. Like, what I'd like to do is to find out how many of these players would be available, and we play a game, even if we have to bring them and make them play against the U17 during that same window.
Yeah.
Because if it is open, can a game be, because even if they play against a Mount Pleasant, but play a game and bring them in, because the national team will play and then leave, so them can stay up at the center.
Right. I think it's possible. I think it's possible. I think so. I think so. Definitely.
So like me support and some of the sense, because I can't manage a heap of people them. Me like to make sure. Let me tell you what I learn in life. Learn to remove people's excuse. Remove the excuse. So a man can say them never and they never see, them never know. Let us remove the excuse. So a problem is here. This I can't fix again, It cannot fix again. So what we're going to do going forward? What I don't want is them youth to get so discouraged that them don't even want to hear about Jamaica.
And Mackay Gray was born in Jamaica. He plays for FC in Germany. He plays in Germany. United in Germany. Big burly striker.
Yeah, I'm saying that. Let's see how many we can bring in, or let's see if we can probably connect with. See, we can get Charlton. See if Charlton would allow a game to be played. Charlton just come on Pleasant. Let me sit down and talk to Mr. Gould and say, Mr. Gould, put on a Jamaica U20 game. Jamaica versus Wales under 20 or Charlton team during the window, a friendly game, and make some of these players, because it's probably cheaper to travel there than even to bring them to Jamaica.
Right.
And just play a game and let Dean Burton and Ricardo Fuller and Ricardo Gardner and those people be there and watch them and administrate. So the youth them can send some Jamaican. That's what we did in Florida. The whole thing with Florida with the under 17. That's what I did. We just listen, we could just do this because them youth want to play for Jamaica.
Okay. And I must add something.
And that is all. Because
one player.
Hold on, let me say this.
Yeah.
A whole heap of people. A whole heap of people. I'm gonna tell you how social media. I notice a whole heap of people. I chat. I have a whole heap of talk. Them not put their money where it's when time things done. And if you get involved and bring change, then find excuse as to why they can't help change nothing. Me not in the talking. This can fix easy. A match can take place. And because when Freddie Butler and me start up the thing up in Florida, it was not, the JFF didn't give anything to do it initially. And look at it now. Out of that, Freddie Butler is a coach. Out of that, how much youth have traveled from the USA, come to Jamaica, come have camp. Look how many camps are being held. When this happens, our opportunity we have now to show the federation so that, listen, we know what is good for the football and we're going to make something happen. So that me believe. I mean, I don't know if you're talking because we go ask people question and call and ask the coach why this player, it done gone already. Then can't go up there again.
Yeah, gone already.
What we want to do right now is that we put them youth in our group so we can have dialogue with them and make a game play. I make them put on the Jamaican shirt and jersey and them thing there. Right. So we know, so we have a pool, a youth already in the pipeline for work with. That me depend. So we're interested that we can work on. We create a group and if we can find 23 of them right in a local space, the one from Holland, the one from Germany, the two from Germany and the rest from in the US, in England. I will work with them one day and so we're going to put on a game.
Yeah.
A friendly game. It no cap you for Jamaica, but we want to set, and we send jersey up there for the youth them playing. And we have enough coach up there that we can say, listen, spend these 2-3 days with them and set them up.
Yeah. Completely agree with you. I completely agree. I left out Tarius Igwesi.
Yeah, I have no time to talk about what can work.
Right.
I have no time to talk about that not gonna happen. The same thing everybody tell me. The first time I come on this program and talk, so we're gonna go overseas and we're gonna get the whole of the youth them and think, oh nonsense you talk money. You think I saw this a thing got Jeff, blah blah blah. And we go over there, watch the first game where they show up on my channel. It wasn't Jamaica gears the youth them playing. Them playing at some blue top and some green top.
In the US, right?
Yes. In Port St. Lucie.
I remember the game. I remember.
Everybody volunteer. Buy our own ticket and go up there. We never ask nobody if you buy with no ticket and thing. And then people like Jason and other people came on. Some of the time all we do is chat and criticize. And when every time somebody put up an idea, we come up with a million reasons why it can't work and it now go work. Instead of say, listen, all right, make we add this to it and maybe we do it this way. We always try if we find. It done gone already, bossy. And the more me talk, if we try to talk about it, I just upset me or get upset. Because right now what I want is know that we do something to at least let these youth know that we the people want them to be a part of this. And we have to make it our priority.
Yeah, I agree. Completely agree.
Man, some of them chat too much. Them chat, then come on social media for chat and criticize. That alone, them have no solution.
Yeah, it was a very challenging task to get these players naturalized, but it happened. And it'd be shameful if we don't, get them in the system. And I agree with you. I totally agree with you because it was very challenging. Lots of hours.
Listen, me have a team. There's a club team in Ireland. A club team in Ireland that we can even make them play against. We can find a team for them.
Sounds good.
The Charlton man, them still there. We go down there Friday with them. We can talk to them. It's a good me I can talk to you. Friday morning at the practice game, we are going to sit down and we are going to talk.
Man, that sounds good. I agree completely.
Because that my issue at the youth them. Those who want to go and talk about the JFF, go and go talk. Go and go call Speed and Quarrel and interview him. My issue right now is that at the youth them.
Yeah,
at the youth them. Let me tell you this, you see the youth them in the States, even if them never met the under-17 team, you know how much they feel like them are Jamaican already because them come Jamaica to camp. They might go play a game in New York. So even if they never made the under-17 team, they already have bought into the idea, though they have not played an official game. And that we want to create. I'm going to tell people this, because if we did sit down, and I can go back to this, that's how big of people like Neo and Cranky and Mr. Porter and Jason and Mr. Neo already and Kyle. And who again? And Michael Garden and many others. Because if we had sat down and did nothing, Kanaya Boys Clark could not be wearing the Jamaican jersey right now. Me I tell you that. Dexter Lembikis would not be wearing the Jamaican jersey right now. You understand what I mean? Kirai Anderson. None of these guys would be. Sometimes you just have to just do some things, man. Do some things. And Lego the heap of chatting and criticism. Far out chucking. Listen, far out chucking. Brother, it's already done. When we come out, me call a team of Ireland and set up a game. You may not have chattings. And make sure when it's done, we can come and call your name. Because you have to show your real self so we can, like we can call Michael Garden real name. We can call Cranky real name, Bertram, we can call him real name. Because my real people who add value to the thing. Them come out and them argue and them criticize, but when they come on to do something and say, listen, the JF don't want to do it, we are going to get this done. When people like Adrian Armstrong, you think them wait and them do things because this are the youth them. So make sure when time ready. Big up yourself, yes. But I don't know. We're working on it, so maybe we talk after the year. We're going to sort it out.
Yeah, man. Bless up, man.
Yeah, man.
Respect, cool.
Far out chucking, big up yourself. You better sell to the chuck them. We are the one that's named Soldier there. But where's Soldier? Me have to call Soldier a morning. Soldier. Me know you do wrong in a Soldier. Me have to talk to you a morning. You hear Soldier? Me have to shout Soldier a morning. But at that we are going to do. We are going to start the process of establishing. Me I tell you that. This team. Yeah, man. Let me get game. Final code 3-2. When time the JFF starts, see how the team them play. We just want to give you some jersey. If they don't want to give them, we just go buy them and put them on. Buy them from Adidas. Can buy them. We have people who sponsor it. All right? That we are talking about. Real deal. But me think for the window, it would be good to do it there. Duckland, behave yourself. Let me big up yourself, you know. Real people in the business, you know. Yeah, just use the FIFA window and keep it in the United Kingdom. I'm telling you. Emilio, we will shout you. Champ Deck, me agree with you, you know. And you think of the federal, me not concerned. Champ Deck, understand this. Here's where me different. You spend time I see a youth, like just the other year. Well, earlier today, I help a youth. And believe me, the youth there, the government will help him. But me not business about the government or the youth me I deal with. You see, right now, this bigger than the federation is a youth. I want when time I leave this earth, as someone wants to see some people, I look out for my great grand them. So at that me I do. My thing is to look out for the youth them. Regardless of what the federation is doing or not doing. That's my thing. Me not get involved in the football. Me not give me time to the Jamaica Football Federation because of the federation. Me do it because a youth. That's my thing. That me I say. Me no one of them person that wait for government to fix road when me a drive on it and me carry a drop in there. Me get some cement and mix up something with some people in the community and we say if the road need patching, we could patch it. If the water me and burst and the water commission now come listen and it make the water pressure in the place low, we get a plumber and say, yo, come fix it. Now worry yourself, TikTok. If Speed don't believe that we can, don't worry yourself, TikTok. We can get people to be released. One thing I can tell you, the federation can write letter in the FIFA window and they are clubs who will release the players. You think every player will get released? But some will. There are many clubs who want the players to be, listen, especially if Jamaica get a coach, a reputable coach with a big name, it makes more of these other clubs want their players to represent Jamaica. You think clubs don't want the players to represent Jamaica? You think clubs don't know that if Jamaica got the World Cup, the value of the players them gone up? Come on, man. We have to think outside the box. Do not think parish council-ish. Think. All right, but listen, time is up. Big up on yourself, you know. All of that. TikTok, build us up. Duckland. Best a documentary up CC Sports Lab. Champ Deck. Bless up yourself, you know. Jason Guna, Jason. Who again? Far out chucking. Leighton. Oh, jeez. Bless up, you know. Yeah. Hey, people. One of these days, me go all because I know. We don't really know, you know. A lot of people. You know, like all people like Leighton. They may, you know, work behind the scene when they come from female football. Even though wait, Dre, any other sports, bless up. TikTok boss that, you understand me? Bless up yourself. Live 11 Radio, bless up yourself. Devon Porter, Ian Campbell, you understand me? Bless up it. Marlon, up and up. Marlon, you know, say a Friday morning at the match? Yeah, know yourself. Bless up yourself. Friday morning at the match, you know. Young Cryptic, up. Miracle, up. Yo, yeah, Issa Allen. Good peoples. Reverend Issa Allen, up and running. Yeah, man, me have to leave, you know, Issa Allen. Understand me? Me have whole patrol to do a daytime, you know. Marvin Ferran, up and running. We find solution, man. Me have a club already, you know. Me I tell you, me have a club already when me know them would have glad. And me I swear, Friday, me I go to the game and me I talk to the Charlton executive them down there, because you know them are playing Mount Pleasant. And see we can get them surface for use. I know them would have glad. You understand me? Yeah, maybe we can all Michael Hector will help us out. Fabi Frano, I said go. Yeah, Club Shield training. All right, up and running. Hey, Fabi Frano, we want to see one of your team them a play, see if you can coach, you know. As you understand me? We want to see if you're a coach, you know. Or you are a roach with a you understand me? You understand me? Yeah, but people, listen. I am Manny's man. Yo, it has been a very good show. Oh my Lord, but I gotta go, man. I got some things that I gotta do before I go on it. I have a book to read for tomorrow. Oh geez, so gotta do that. You understand me? Remember, people, think and grow rich, you know. You understand me? Greatest investment you can make, you know, is an investment in yourself, you know. Every day, you know, invest in you, you know. Invest in your intellectual capacity. Invest in your emotional well-being. Invest in your mental wellness. The best investment you can make is an investment in you. What did you do today to invest in you? What asset did you add to your life? Or did you create more liabilities by the way you live? I am Manning's man. This has been I Am Sure Sports. And as usual, when we get to the end of the show, we say, we are over, and we are